Afternoon, students. We were discussing about understanding media. We have discussed media and democracy. Now, this is the last part of this chapter, and we will discuss setting agendas. Now, what are the agendas of media? They have to decide which news we have to show or which is not. So let's begin our chapter. The media also plays an important role in deciding what stories to focus on and therefore decides on what is newsworthy. For example, the annual function at your school is unlikely to make the news. But if a famous actor is invited as the chief guest, then the media might be interested in covering it. By focusing on particular issue, the media influences our thoughts, feelings and action and brings those issues to our attention. Due to the significant influence it plays in our lives and in shaping our thoughts, it is commonly said that the media sets the agenda. Now, what is the meaning of media sets the agenda? Actually, media have to focus that which news they can sell, because it's all about business, right? Now, for example, your school, there is an annual function in your school. It's simple annual function. In every school, all of you have your annual function, right? Now there is an annual function that is not a newsworthy. People don't want to see that news because every school celebrate annual function. But if you invited a chief guest as an actor in your annual function, then that the chief guest, that the actor, people wanted to know about him because he is an actor, he is a celebrity, right? So that is a newsworthy. People wanted to see him. So if the actors comes as a chief guest in your school, the news media, the newspaper, news channels, they will come there to interview the actor, so they can show it in the news channel. This is how the media always used to set agendas. That annual function is a simple one, but if the actors come, that will be a big function. So it's always because of this newspaper, news, whatever medium is there, they wanted to sell their news. If people did not watch their news, then there is no gain, right? So people have to watch. That is the reason newspaper or the news media, they always wanted to show the news which the people are interested in, because this interest might change our thoughts, our feelings. Like for example, there is an actor, I am fond of him, I really like this actor, but in an annual function, if he was the chief guest of that annual function and he shows some arrogant behavior, then by watching the news my feelings might change for him. I don't know whether I will like him or not after that, after the incident, right? So this is all because of news channel. This is all because of their agendas, because they are showing us their attitude. Very recently, the media drew our attention to allowing label of pesticides in cola drinks. They published report that indicated the high level of pesticides and thus made us aware of the need to regularly monitor these colas according to international quality and safety standard. They did this despite the government's resistance by boldly declaring that colas were unsafe. In covering this story, the media positively helped us focus on an issue that affects our lives and one that we might not even have been aware of it and had not been for media reporting. Now, there is an example of another news, like the Coca-Cola. All of you must have tasted Coca-Cola, and actually Coca-Cola is one of my favorite drink. But media has shown some news regarding the cola that is unsafe to drink because they used to add some pesticides in Coca-Cola, right? Now we came to know all about this because of media only. Now I have stopped drinking Coca-Cola. Why? Because media shows all the things. So that is how they have shown on TV. I have watched that they were successful. in giving their news, in showing their news, and we were watching it as a common people, and I have stopped drinking that cola. So this is their agenda. They have set some agenda so that people have to focus on that. This is called setting of agenda. Now there are several instances when the media fails to focus on issue that are significant in our life. For example, drinking water is a major problem in the country. Every year thousands of people suffer and die because they do not get safe drinking water. However, we seldom find the media discussing this issue. A well-known Indian journalist wrote of how the fashion week, in which clothes designers show their new creation to rich people, formed the front page headline of all the newspaper, while several slums were demolished in Mumbai the very same week, and this was not even noticed. Now, this is called setting of agenda. Newspaper or the media or the news channel, they always wanted to show such things which might have interest in common people. Like the common people, they wanted to see some fashion weeks, right? What were the new trending clothes nowadays? They are interested in this, but the common people will not be interested in slums and all. So media also used to do that. For example, there was a fashion week, and every newspaper, every news channel was showing that, and the first front page of the newspaper was full of that fashion week. But at the same time, during that same week, there was a demolition of the slum, but that news has not been covered by the media or the newspaper. Actually, that news was there in the newspaper, but in the middle or the last pages, so that people's attention directly go to the first page, that is the fashion. So people, the news media, they are trying to sell the news. So they have the knowledge that people are interested in this thing, and they will not they are not interested in these things. They have this idea, right? For example, drinking water. This is the most important source of water for us. This is natural resources, right? People cannot live without drinking water. This is common. So media will not focus on that, because drinking water is a common problem. Every common people have to suffer, are suffering from that drinking water. Some areas are suffering from that drinking water. Then that is the reason they will not show. But the fashion week, that comes once in a year or twice in a year, and people might have interest in that. So media will show that news regarding fashion. This is the reason media are setting agenda. It's like when we like, as a teacher, I have to write something in my diary, that today I will teach this topic, today I will teach this chapter. This chapter is not important, I'm not going to teach. That is my agenda, according to me. Similarly, media also has an agenda, that people are interested in this news, that is the reason we have to show this news. Or people are not interested in this news, this is just a waste of time, they will not show that news. As a citizen of a democracy, the media has a very important role to play in our lives, because it is through the media that we hear about issues related to the working of the government. The media decides what to focus on, and in this way it sets the agenda. The government can at times prevent the media from publishing a story, and this is called censorship. We have already discussed censorship. To prevent something from showing is called censorship. It can happen in media, news channel, it can happen in films, it can happen in songs also, right? If the government prevents, if the government says cut this part, so they were not allowed to show that part. If they were prevented from showing something, that is called censorship, and the government has a full right on this. Nowadays, media's close relationship with business often means that a balanced report is difficult to come by. Given this, it is important for us to be aware that the factual information that a news report provides is often not complete and can be one-sided. So we have already discussed this point also, because media, business class people or the business have a very great influence on media, or the political party, some political party have influenced on media. So sometimes media shows one sided news only, right? But in a democratic government, media should be independent. Media has to show the news, all the news, because the common people have right to information. We have the right to information. We can have any information whichever we wanted to have. So it's the duty of the media to show everything to the common people. But because of the business class or because of the political parties, sometimes news are one sided. We therefore need to analyze the news by asking the following question: what is the information I am learning from this report? So if media is showing some information, you have to ask yourself, is this information relevant? What did I learn from this information? What information is not being provided? This is the information media is showing. This news has been given by media, but there are certain things are missing. What is that? We have to ask these questions to ourselves. From whose point of view is the article being written? Whose point of view is being left out, and why? Because, like I said, because of the business class or the political parties, nowadays media are one sided. But actually, in a democratic government, media should be independent. Media has to show the news from all the sides, right? Positive, negative, everything. So this is the end of the chapter, understanding media, advertising, censorship, and everything. I have prepared some question answers, short question answers for you in a PDF file. I will attach that PDF file in this after this video. So please write it down in your copy, and I will give you long answers when the school reopens. Okay, and from next class onwards, next on Tuesday, we will start our another chapter, that is democracy. Till then, take care and be safe, and please do your homework properly. Do your please go through the chapter. I think I am already send you this PDF. Please go through the chapter once. Okay.